So here we are, another day of pride, pomp and polarisation as two tribes representing London and Manchester collide. Arsenal and Manchester United, of course, undoubtedly two of the most illustrious clubs in the English game, recent history perhaps notwithstanding. Whatever the stakes though, these matches are never dull, so strap in. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who
Shot at goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Diogo Dalot to Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Out to the left it goes. He has found the way through. Bruno Fernandes. Great ball, and he's gone for goal! Always going over the top.
A message to the wise: it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Now it's Mount! It's a loose ball. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Rice. Martinelli is fouled. And a chance! Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
That has been slung wide. That's a lovely, neat pass.
That was lovely, that.
Looking for a runner. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he's in on goal. Chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Zubimendi. Saka. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Threads one in. And that's been what... And the shot! Loose ball now, and and it's come back out to him. And he has kept it out somehow.
Eze actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Heaven getting this one clear. Now it's Eze. Martinelli! Goal! Arsenal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Number 11, Gabriel Martinelli.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Can he finish? It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Manchester United, after 40
Oh,
minutes,
beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Delivered in. Mount. Good ball over the top. He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
That's an imaginative pass. Back to the keeper it goes. And it's half-time here. Manchester United come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Manchester United are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And the action is back on the way. They want to be quick to recover this. Quality ball. Timber gets over and intercepts. Zubimendi tries to play it through. Martinelli has it out wide and in space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a promising position. Goes for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's had it taken off him. Diogo Dalot. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. And it's Casemiro. Oh, such a clever touch. Shoots!
The attendance for this match was 71,800.
Now, what about a counter-attack? He's found a way through. Pinches it off him. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Eze, who does have an assist to his name. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see...
Chance, surely! And he hits the net! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Nicely spread. Bruno Fernandes. And the finish! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And now he has 2. So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Chance for a shot! It's there! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Ahmad. That pass isn't the best. He's looking wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Martinelli! Oh, terrific save.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's tidy. Now can he find a big chance? And that has faded wide.
Substitution.
So here comes a substitution. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Bruno Fernandes. Now Diallo.
Added minute has been indicated.
Bruno Fernandes. Diallo looking to get on the end of this. Havertz.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Driving on and making good progress. Played out to the left flank. Nkapie could try cutting inside here. Look at the space and the shot! The whistle has gone and it is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those